Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Bea. So in this video, I am going to walk you through on how to fill out your petition for alien fiancé, and this form is I-129F. So if you are planning to bring your fiancé or spouse here in the US, so this form is you're going to fill out. So without further ado, let's get started. Go ahead, fill up your form I-129F, and you can print this out and mail it to the USCIS, or you can file online. So let's get started. On this first box, we don't need to fill it out. This is only for USCIS use only. And then we're gonna start here. You can type or print in blank ink. So let's start on the part 1, information about you. It means information about the petitioner. So if you have an alien registration, because you are LPR, so you enter your number here in USCIS online account if you already have, but if you don't have, you can just enter NA, and then you can put your social security number here, and then we have to list down here. We have to select in one box below if you are petitioning your fiancé or T1 visa, click that 4A. But if you are petitioning your spouse, that is a K3 visa, you have to click the 4B. And then the number 5, if you are filing to classify your spouse as a K3, have you filed forms? So the form I-130, that is a petition for alien relative. So if you are only petitioning your fiancé, you don't need to click this one. So here down here is your full name. So let's say this is only a guide. You don't need to copy what I have entered here. You have to enter your own details or information. So let's say Smith and Jan, and middle name. Okay, that's a middle name. Alright, let's go ahead on this other side. So if you use other names, so you have to enter here. But if you don't use, or you didn't use other names, you can just put NA. And then your mailing address, let's say okay, enter your mailing address. And then if you are living in the apartment, or what site, number or floor, if you are living in the building, your town, let's say. And Florida, zip code. Alright. Let's just put NA here if we are not living in the province. or other country. If you have the same mailing address as your physical address, you have to click the yes. And then let's go ahead and continue the part 1. Down here, physical address, if it is not the same on with your mailing address. So since we said it's the same, so we don't need to fill out here. Physical address for the last 5 years. So if you are living in the same address, mailing address up to the present, we don't need to fill out this boxes here. So let's just put NA. Alright, let's go ahead and your employment history. If you are working up to the present, you have to enter your employer's name here. So let's say and then state. Alright, we have to put NA. Do not leave it blank, guys. Just if it is not applicable, just put NA. So your occupation. What's your occupation? Let's say you are a chica, something like that. And then when you start employment, let's say 2020, and we can just put present. And if you have 2 jobs, then you can enter your employer name here. Again, the same as up here, their information. And if you only have 1 job, then you can just put NA. Okay, let's put NA for all these boxes. Okay, down here, still in part 1, the continuation about you as a petitioner. Okay, let's see, you start here, but up to the present. We put NA there, so we have to put NA here. Okay. Other information, you are male, if you are male or female. Your birthday. Let's see. Okay, marital status, you are single. If you haven't married your fiancé, so that means you are single. But if you are petitioning your spouse, so you have to click that married. Or if you are divorced or widow, so let's see here, you are single, okay. Your birth, let's see, you were born in Jacksonville. Florida, country of birth, okay. And then information about your parents. First information. This is gonna be your, let's say, your mother information here. You have to put their name. Okay, enter, let's see, enter your mother's name here. Okay, and then their birthday, let's say, alright, female, country of birth, okay, city, Czechoslovakia, country of residence, okay, USA. And then let's move to parent 2. So your parent 2, this must be your father. But if he is already deceased, then we can just put deceased. Or we can just go ahead put their name. Okay. So their birthday, let's say, okay. So male, this is gonna be USA. See, Jacksonville and USA. Have you ever previously married? If you are previously married, then you can put yes. You can click yes, or if you are single up to now, then just click no. Now, if you click yes or check box yes, then you have to fill out these boxes here. You have to enter your previous spouse name. But for now, let's say you've never been married, so just click no. Your citizenship, your birth in the US, if you were born here in the US, or you are a US citizen by naturalization, you can click that, or US citizen parents. So let's say you were born here in the United States. Have you obtained a certificate of naturalization or citizenship in your own? No. Let's say no. Okay, the part 1 information about you, this is only a continuation, so you have to enter your certificate here. If you were naturalized US citizen by naturalization, so you have to enter your certificate here and issuance and the date. I won't click it, but yeah, in this box, just enter your certificate number, place of issuance, and your date of issuance. So down here, additional information. Have you filed an I-129F or any other? No, if this is your first time. And then here, if you say yes, then you have to enter their full name here. And then see if it was approved or denied or revoked. So, but we said here no, so we don't need to fill this out. Do you have any children under? If you have a children under 18 years of age, you have to check this box, but if you don't have, check the no. And then if you check yes here you have to enter their ages. So if you have, let's say, 16 or 17 years old children, enter their age here. But we check this box no, so we don't need to fill out these boxes here. So residence 1. So they have here the foreign countries that they live or reside since their 18th birthday. So since we put no here, so we don't need to fill out these boxes. And then resident 2, if they reside in other country or foreign country. So part 2, information about your beneficiary. Now, these boxes here is you have to enter the full name of the person that you are petitioning. Let's see, her name is, so last name first, let's see, okay, and her name is May, and middle name, let's see, okay, and we don't need to fill that out since they're still in the foreign country. And their birth, let's say their birth is, let's see, 19, okay, and then female, let's check that, and let's see they are single. So here, let's see they are, or she's living in Manila, and let's enter Philippines. Let's enter Philippines, country of citizenship. Now, if she's using other names, so since she probably doesn't use any other names, let's see, she doesn't use any other names, so we have to put in E here. But if she were using other names before, you have to enter the use name, especially those who were married before and their married, been annulled or they were divorced. So you have to enter their full name here, the full name that they used before. So here, the information of the beneficiary, the person that you are petitioning, their address, let's see, her name here is, let's say, okay, alright, and then their address, alright, city or town, let's say they are living in the province, so let's say Cebu, or we can just put Manila here. Okay, country, Philippines, alright. So here, their physical address, or they reside inside or outside United States for the last 5 years. So let's say they didn't go out to foreign country or reside other country. So let's just put in A here. But if they resided foreign countries, let's say outside or inside in the United States, for the last 5 years, you have to enter the resided country, foreign country. So aside from the Philippines, you have to enter the residing country for the last 5 years. But let's say they didn't live in the other country. So let's just put an E here. Okay, let's move to the other side here, and then let's just put in A. If the person you are petitioning not residing foreign country or outside or inside the United States, so let's all enter an A or put in A. Let's say they are not working, so we don't need to fill out this employment history about your beneficiaries or the person that you are petitioning. So just put in A because they are not working for the meantime. So when I am submitting my documents to uscis, I always put that in A. I don't leave the box blank, just to be safe. Okay, so part 2, we are now in part 2, information about your beneficiary. Still, if they are not working, you can just go ahead, put all those in A on these boxes. Alright, information about your beneficiary's parents. So you have to ask the one that you are petitioning her parents' information. Let's say her parents, yes, you have to put their name here. Let's say that's a mother's name. Okay. And middle name, let's see. Alright. The date of birth, let's say. Okay, the female, this is the mother, parent of the person you are petitioning, or your fiancé mother's full name. So country of birth, let's say Philippines, city, let's say Manila, and they are in the Philippines. Okay, so here is the father's name. Okay, let's put here the father's full name, first name. Okay. Alright, and the birthday, let's see. Okay, the country of birth, let's see, Philippines, and let's put Manila, and country of residence, Philippines. Okay. Your beneficiary, if your beneficiary is single and never been married, we have to click this no. But if she were married and get annulled, you have to put yes here. But since she's single, we have to click that no. So we don't need to fill out these boxes here. If we click this here no, so just I won't click it, but just if you print this form out, just put NA on those boxes. And then here, have your beneficiary ever been in it? No, because this is gonna be her first time if your petition will be approved. So here on the 38A, you have to enter her last entered, for example, if she visited here in the US. So you have to enter the information here, if ever. If not, we just go ahead and put NA. Okay, now down here, part 2, information about, still this is the continuation, information about your beneficiary. So the passport number, you have to put the passport number, let's see. Okay. And travel document number, you have to enter here. And country of issuance, let's see. Okay, country of issuance. Expiration, let's see. Okay. Does your beneficiary have children? If she has children, just click yes. If she's single and doesn't have children, just click no. Let's say she doesn't have children. So we don't need to enter these boxes here, but let's say she has a child under 18 years old. So click that box yes and enter the name of the child here. You have to do it if your fiancé has a children. Click yes, so the children will be included in your petition. So let's see the children name here, last name, let's see that your fiancé has a child. Let's see, she has one. Okay, you have to enter the country of birth, let's say Philippines, and date, let's see okay. Does this child reside with you? Yes. If the mother and daughter, let's say daughter, they're living together. If the child does not reside with your fiancé, you have to enter the address of the child here. But they're living together, so that is fine. We don't need to fill out these boxes here. And then we are now on the other side. Address in the United States, where your beneficiary. Okay, so this gonna be your address here in these boxes. So when your fiancé come to the US, she gonna live with you, the petitioner. So this is gonna be your address here. So let's put your address here. Let's see, you are living there. Okay, and state, okay. Telephone number, if you have a telephone number, just enter here. And then your beneficiary's physical address abroad. So let's say she's living in a town, let's say Manila. And then the code, okay, the country. Let's put, okay, her telephone number, so enter her telephone number here. Then down here, your beneficiary's name and address in his or her native alphabet. So she doesn't have any. Just put all these boxes in A. Okay, and then now we are here down here, part 2, information about beneficiary. This is only a continuation. Is your fiancé related to you? So yes, she's your fiancé, right? Just related. Provide the nature and degree of relation, for example, third cousin. No, because, yeah, let's click no here. And this is in A. And then of course you have to click yes. It says here the number 53. Have you and your fiancé met in person during the 2 years immediately before filing this petition? Yes, you have to click that yes, because you need to meet each other. You have to visit your fiancé. Let's see, she's in the Philippines or wherever foreign country she is. Then you have to meet her in person together with her family. So here on this box, if you need additional information. You don't, yeah, just click no here. International marriage, no, doesn't work. No, that's not IMB. Okay. So let's see in this box here, we don't need to fill this out. If you don't meet your fiancé through like international marriage broker or something like that. I never tried that one, so I don't know how that works. So, consular processing information. Your beneficiary will apply for a visa abroad at the U.S. Embassy. So, you have to enter Manila here. Manila Embassy and the country. So, Philippines. If your fiancé is in Manila, Philippines. But, yeah, the U.S. Consulate, Manila, Philippines. And then part 3, other information. You have to click no here. It says, have you ever been subject to a temporary or permanent protection or restraining order? Click no. Have you ever been arrested? Of course, no. And in here, part 3, other information. We all just click no here if we don't have all the stuff here. that we're asking. And doesn't click that. Have you ever arrested? Of course, no. And then additional information here, if you need to explain or need additional information, you need the space, so you have to enter that stuff there. And then here, multiple, we don't need to click those stuff. And then biographic information, if you are not Hispanic or Latino, click that. And then if she is Asian, okay. Her height, let's say 5'5" and 20 pounds, let's say 120. And then brown eye, black, okay. So let's down here, part 5. This is the petitioner's statement. Let's click I can read and understand English. We don't need to click the 1B because we don't have interpreter. So if you gonna print this form out, you can just enter in A here, and in A on the number 2 as well. And here, your contact number, you have to enter your contact number here, your telephone number, your mobile number, and your email address. Let's say okay. Now on the other side, let's alright, do not forget to sign your paper or your documents. So petitioners, you have to sign right here on this box and put a date, let's say, alright. So double check your documents. If documents unsigned, they will reject your petition. So please don't forget to sign any documents that you needing a signature. So we have to put in E here because we don't have interpreter and we understand and read English. So just put in A all of these boxes here. I used to it not to leave the boxes blank, so if it is not applicable, I just put in A. Alright, we are now in part 6. So interpreters still, we don't have it, so we have to just enter in A or type in either. In A, so there and some boxes I don't, I won't be able to click it, but when you print it out, just put in A. So preparers, if someone help you to prepare this form, you have to enter their full name here, their information. But if you are preparing this form, the petitioner, then you just put in E here because you didn't hire a lawyer or accredited representative, so we don't need to fill that out there. So their address, just put all this in here because we don't have a lawyer or accredited representative that help us to fill out this form. So that's only for preparers, information there. We don't need to fill that out, so we don't need to check that. And here we are now in a part 7. prefers information, and we don't have, so nobody have us to prefer this form. And part 8, additional information. Okay, you have to, if you need some space or additional information from your answers on the top pages, you need some information, so you have to enter your full name here in these boxes here, and then enter the page number, the part number, and item number, where you need additional information because you need to explain something here, so you have to type that out, or you can print with black ink. All right, that's all there. I think we all done here. So as a reminder, do not forget to sign your form, so they will accept it, because all unsigned form or documents that need a signature and you submitted it unsigned, they will reject your petition or your documents or your form that you submitted. So that's it. That was easy. So double check everything if everything is correct. And yeah, as I said, don't forget to sign. And that was it, guys. This wrap up this video. If you find this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, so you will be updated and you don't miss any of my video or my next video. And thank you everyone for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.